We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more Men of War 2. And we're continuing with our basic training, and hopefully we'll do well. Probably. Maybe, definitely, sort of, possibly. Alright, basic infantry. We guns to learn about the infantry. This mission will teach you the basics of infantry control. What is the correct procedure for taking shelter or capturing territory? Why is it important to lie down when the enemy attacks? A winner is a survival expert. Okay. Let's do it. I think we'll maybe be okay, but also maybe we'll get everybody killed. I don't know. Jury's still out. Do you know that your character's dialogue and important messages are saved in your notebook? You can view the history by pressing H. H for notebook. Hope is spelled with an H. Sorry. No, it's fine. Alright, I apparently am part of the 1st Infantry Battalion. Definitely not a lot of longevity in that position. Seems like you're probably the first to not be around anymore. Basic infantry is the backbone of any offensive or defensive operation. With riflemen or riflemen and submachine gunners, a good commander can manage most battlefield objectives, including territory capture, defending, and fortifying an area, scouting, and eliminating enemy personnel, guns, and vehicles. Sorry, I might have run out of air there. Okay, so what we be doing? Various units in the game can form chains, allowing a squad to increase its fire efficiency and angle of view. Select the troops you'd like to form a chain. Hover over the ground and stretch formation markers while holding down the right mouse button. As soon as you release the right mouse button, the soldiers will line up according to the markers. Grab everybody, line them up.
Sir.
Got it.
We're ready.
Oh, like that. Okay. An eye for battlefield advantages is what distinguishes a successful commander from a losing commander. Try to make the most out of each situation and keep your troops covered and protected to increase their chances of survival.
Move! Let's hustle!
I mean, order your fighters to take cover, select them, and then move your cursor over the cover. You will see a silhouette that will show the soldiers, or how the soldiers will take their positions. Press the right mouse button to give the order. Hold down it, move side to side, expand, narrow the position taken within. Okay.
Take cover. We're expecting guests soon. Get ready. We're in for a scramble. Understood.
All right, take the
Let's show 'em
position.
who's boss.
You think they want us to take the position here?
Will do, sir.
All right. Well, we'll see. Roger, Roger.
Forward. Don't be afraid, brothers.
Oh no.
You can't hide from me.
You fools! You walked into our fortified position. How's this guy doing over here? We did it. We killed the enemy. We are heroes. Every tactical victory must be consolidated with a capture of territory by basic infantry. After a successful defense, be sure to mount an attack. What does that mean? Capture the enemy territory. Alright.
All right, gentlemen, advance. Rush the field. Stay sharp. Go! Affirmative. Time to dish out some American justice.
I like how we're... Oh, there they go. So I like how they're all, like, in the bushes, and yet they weren't in the bushes for some unknown reason. Good old American justice.
Hell yeah, boss. We're getting our tails out of here.
Go. Proceeding. Any order can be rescinded by pressing the Z to make them stop moving and shooting. Stop moving. Start shooting. Wait.
Haul ass, brothers. Move your butts.
Move your butts. Proceeding. Oh, they're doing some dumb stuff. There they go.
Keep the momentum going. We're unstoppable. Roger that, sir.
To capture territory and move the front line, bring infantry to it. The larger the force pressuring the front line, the quicker it moves. Armored vehicles, while unable to capture territory, can pressure the front line, thus speeding up that process by virtue of their presence.
Damn it, feet.
Let's do it, boys.
Fail me now?
Commander, the enemy is taking shelter by the roadside.
Engage and push the enemy away. If you've been caught unawares and have no time to take cover, the best option is to order your infantry to lie down. Page up, page down. To issue orders to change stance. To order a... Okay, that's interesting. To order a soldier to lie down in place, press the lie down hotbar with space.
Cover fire, now!
Angriff ist die beste Verteidigung.
I mean, I'm just going to have them lay down. They seem to be getting massacred here.
Target in range!
It's not going well for our squad,
Give 'em fire!
to be fair.
Push forward. We're the thunder of liberty.
Don't wanna die!
Engage and push the enemy away. We did it. Basic infantry is like nails in a hammer. A good craftsman can use them to patch up a hole in the front line or smash through enemy defenses. But remember, these are not the only tools in your toolbox. Victory! Alright, I learned a little bit about my boys. My melee combatorians. Combatorian. Alright, seems fine. We did lose some people finally, which is, unfortunate. I mean, we lost people before. It's not like the first time, but still. Alright, and we got the military police force. The MPF. Just MPs, yeah, I know. Alright, field guns. This mission will teach you to mind your artillery, avoid revealing it, and punish the enemy for revealing theirs. Field guns are the greatest danger to field guns. Ooh. Well, field gun on field gun violence. The gun M1943. Okay. Playing with some Russians on their artillery side of life. Okay. Should all work out just fine. Proceeding. Alright, now we're the 1st Artillery Regiment. We should be like the 38th. I feel like that's the time you want to be training. You know, like the 38th Regiment. Meaning like folks that are already gone before you. They kind of know what's going on. They can relay some of that information and that intel, that experience to you. So, 38th seems good. First... Welcome, Commander. Right now, you only have artillery gunners under your command. They consume 0 CP and don't require reinforcement echelons to spawn. Their main application is manning and using guns. Okay. This tutorial stage is about towed and non-self-propelled artillery. As the name suggests, it must be moved using vehicles or a crew's manpower. Artillery gunners have the ability and the duty to carry out this task. Sure. Non-self-propelled guns can be in one of 2 states: mobile for transportation and stationary for firing. While mobile, a gun, mortar, machine gun, etc. can be moved, but it cannot be fired. Conversely, while stationary, it can be fired but not moved. Makes sense? I'm tracking. Something gonna happen here? Commander, select your artillery gunners and take control of the machine gun, mortar, and field gun by the roadside. Note that a single gunner is sufficient for firing a gun. A crew of at least 2 is required to move it, but only a full crew gives you maximum survivability. Non-towed guns expose their crews, who can thus perish easily in a barrage. The more gunners there are in the crew, the longer it will remain combat capable under enemy fire. Okay. I see.
Готовы размяться. Приказ понятен? Какие будут указания?
Alright, hopefully they all move there and do whatever they're supposed to do. Oh, okay.
Принимаю командование техникой. Садись за руль.
I gotta be a little bit more precise.
Занять орудие.
There we go. I just kind of clicked them in a little bit, but there we go. Now, select your guns. Why do we still have people that are outside? I guess they only can have two people, and then one can have 4. Now, select your guns. To switch from mobile to stationary mode, use the hotkeys Shift V and Shift Z, or space. Okay. If you give an order to move, non-self-propelled units will automatically go to mobile mode to start moving. Upon reaching their destination, they will go back to stationary mode. Oh, let's take a look at what that looks like. Alright, we can click that thing over there. And then we move. And we can just click and they'll just move. Same thing with these guys. Yeah. And then they go back into stationary mode once they get there. Okay, I gotcha. The first one has to actually be transitioned. Okay. So what's supposed to happen?
Готов выдвигаться.
Oops. Cannons, machine guns, mortars, and other guns can fortify their position and put up camouflage net, but only while they're stationary.
Commander, use your newly acquired weaponry to reinforce your right flank. To do that, order your units to move to the appropriate positions. Then use the remaining gunners to man the guns on the left flank.
Uh-huh. Man the idle guns on the left flank. Move the guns to appropriate positions on the defensive line.
Новое задание.
Sorry, what is this that I have right now? That's our cannon position. So we gotta get you to do that. And then move there.
Приказ есть приказ.
Uh-huh.
Слушаюсь.
And then this is machine gun. This must be the mortar. Gunner on the left. Gunner on the right.
Всегда хотел на такой поездить. Занять орудие.
Alright, I think everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing. These guys are shoving this thing along. These dudes are walking up into position. They've reset. And these guys are dragging their machine gun into position as well. Are they backwards? They seem to be backwards. Doesn't this literally say machine gun? Uh-oh. Oh. Hold on. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry.
На связи.
That's the mortar there. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a mortar when you get in close enough. My bad. Sorry. Make sure your right flanked guns are in position to fire stationary. Then fortify their position in any way using hotbar buttons or the hotkeys Shift F, Shift D, depending on the individual guns, fortification options. Alright, let's just take a look. Okay. Makes sense.
Слушаю, командир. Здравия желаю.
I don't understand the difference between this and the other one, but okay. We're gonna go here.
Похоже, мы тут надолго.
I mean, you're facing the wrong direction. At least you're looking the right way.
You have a great opportunity to consolidate the skills you've learned, Commander.
I feel like we're looking
To
the
the
wrong
north of your
direction.
position, a small motorized group has broken out of encirclement and is moving towards you. You must prevent the Germans from reaching the road at any cost. If the movement of the division's rear detachments is interrupted for even a few hours, our advance in this direction could grind to a halt.
We're just gonna drive over all this stuff and position ourselves properly here.
Прекрати прогрушаться. Выдвигаюсь.
How do I turn around, guys? Okay, now we're starting to do some damage. They're kind of holding the line over here. Alright, swiveling over that way. Firing the mortar. I guess we repelled it. Okay. I gotta get a little bit better positioning, and I think everything will be fine. Not bad, Commander. You managed. I think you'll agree that despite their frailty and lack of significant armor protection, artillery guns offer a number of useful advantages. We found that out when we charged their tank and it got blown up, right? They are compact, inconspicuous, relatively cheap in CP, and they often get to fire first. Keep that in mind while composing your army. Yeah, I think I'm going to struggle a little bit with the controls for a while, but I think eventually it'll all start clicking in for me, and things will go well. Maybe. Or at least not bad. Things might not go bad. I think at first things are going to be very complicated for me, but I think I'll get there. Alright. Vehicle control. In this mission, you will learn the basics of maneuvering and direct control. Sweet. You will also find out about some of the differences between armored vehicles. Even a retreat should be safe and dignified. Okay. I'm here for it. Are we the 22nd mechanized something or another there? I think I saw that. Finally, we're not the first line of defense. We're the 22nd line of defense. That's not what that means. I know. Shh. Give this to me. I need it. It's fine. All right, back to big old vehicles. And hopefully some mad skills, but probably not. Oh, we'll see. Look at us. Look at us.
The motorized force is awaiting your orders, Commander.
Indubitably. Armored vehicles are categorized by chassis type into wheeled, tracked, and half-tracked. Each of these types has its advantages and disadvantages. For example, tracked vehicles can turn on the spot, while wheeled vehicles and half-tracked ones need space to perform a turn. On the other hand, a damaged wheel will only slow down an armored vehicle, whereas a damaged track will render it completely immobile.
Die ganze Welt ist ein Arsch, dann sind wir das Zentrum.
Okay, wheeled, half-track. Okay, I see. I understand. Okay, cool, cool. All right, take note of whether a vehicle has a turret. It allows aiming to be independent of the angle of the vehicle's hull. That is, unless a turret has been disabled. Non-turreted vehicles can only aim their guns within a narrow range of rotation angles. Makes sense. Turret, turretless, turret. So we can only shoot straight in front of us, basically. And then we can shoot all around. Got it? That makes sense. These differences influence how individual vehicles execute an order to turn. Tracked vehicles turn both their hulls and their guns. Half-tracked ones turn their turrets and guns. To order a vehicle to turn around, press the hotbar button or use the hotkey R. Oh.
Kommandant?
Cool. We just spinning on the spot. Maneuvering is one of the most important aspects of combat. Try not to expose your vehicle's rear or sides to an enemy attack. Keep this in mind even while retreating. Armored vehicles have a reverse movement zone, which you can see if you click to order a unit to move a little way backwards, or double-clicking or clicking outside the zone. The armored vehicle must turn around before beginning to move. What? If we click within that zone, they will... Okay, that explains what just happened with our turret. Okay, I got you. Okay. So if we click anywhere in here, he'll back into that.
Ja?
But if we click anywhere outside, they'll turn to go to that direction.
Die Motoren brummen und unsere Geschütze sind geladen. Wir werden den Feind mit deutscher Präzision vernichten.
If you say so, man. I'm not gonna get in with that. Oh, here we go.
Commander, a group of enemy forces is headed your way. Defeat it and support our infantry in the fight for territory control.
You really think I can do that? Okay.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Vorwärts, feuerbereit. Verstanden? Packen wir es an.
Armored vehicles are often equipped with more than one weapon. Coaxial and anti-aircraft AA machine guns significantly increase a vehicle's firepower. Those types of weapons allow the player to fire at any range. AI, on the other hand, will only open fire if there are suitable targets within the effective range.
Bereit zum Einsatz. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Befehle verstanden. Greift zuerst an. Verstanden. Ausführen. Marschbefehl wird ausgeführt. Los geht's. Äußerste Vorsicht. Hitzrichtung ist unveränderlich.
There's the tank. Get the other tank.
Die deutsche Infantry ist immer bereit. Das Glück ist auf unserer Seite.
No, it's like one of our boys went down. You can assume direct control of almost any unit in the game. This will allow you to WASD move with them, as well as fine-tuning the trajectory of a shell or grenade, or part of an enemy tank that you'd like to hit. Besides, DC allows you to choose the optimal movement for firing a shot, which can be a decisive factor in a duel. You didn't tell me how to do it. There are two direct control modes, activated by holding down Control or by pressing the E hotkey. While DC is on, first-person, third-person view is available for most armored vehicles. Select an individual unit, press the E, and use Shift-Q to toggle the camera modes. Oh. Kind of cool. How do you switch weapons? Fire the machine guns. Ow. Ow. That was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It is important to know and remember the vulnerabilities of various armored vehicles. Don't get too close to a massive infantry that have grenades or anti-tank rifles. Possible avoid exposing your armored vehicles to flanking fire from AT weaponry. Try to maneuver and use your guns as effectively or efficiently as possible to avoid giving your opponent the chance for counter-strike.
Die Panzerung ist hart, aber unsere Nerven sind noch härter.
Am I stuck on something? What's going on here? Whether a unit is used efficiently greatly depends on your knowledge of its strengths and weaknesses, as well as correctly assessing the situation on the battlefield. Don't get into fights where the odds are stacked hopelessly against you. I did it! Totally great there. Yeah, that was pretty rough, but enjoyable. I really like the ability to actually hop in and control the unit. That was very, very cool. I almost want to just do that and I think that'd be a really fun thing to do in co-op. Have someone as like kind of the mastermind that kind of puts various different forces in various different ways and kind of controls the overview of the thing. This has always been a game idea of mine, but you have somebody who's like the strategist, right? Sees the big picture, is moving units here and there, and then they're like, yeah, Bumpy, go over to the right flank and, charge forward with that. After you're done with that, then swoop over here and, kind of update the battlefield. Like, oh, you need to break ranks, pull 2 of your units back, and then move over here to do this, and so on and so forth, right? And then you actually have other people that are able to hop in and control individual units. And I think that would be such a super fun thing. I don't know if they have anything like that in this game, but man, that would be a lot of fun. Have somebody who's just doing, again, the broad strokes, moving units here and there and having them move and do this and do that. And then you get to have people that are actually playing as using individual controls on like a tank, or in my mind, it'd be something a bit more fantasy sci-fi based, like a mech, right? A big giant robot or something like that. I think it'd just be a lot of fun. Anyway, enough digression there. Let's get back into it. Yeah, so we got the BT-7 captured. All right, well, I really thought we were going to get further along, but apparently I'm very slow at doing stuff, or these are just spaced out perfectly for me to do about three an episode. I don't know. Anyway, guys and gals, we're going to break out the episode right here. In the next episode, we do field fortifications and barriers, reconnaissance, and armor piercing. Hopefully those all go pretty well. And if there's time, of course, we'll dive into anti-air defense, air force, and counter battery fire. If it all goes super quick, then maybe we can finally decide whether we're going to start up, how we're going to start our campaign, whether it's going to be the story or it's going to be conquest or what have you. But either way, I'm here for it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the very next episode, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.